Hi, it's Caroline here with Humble Warrior Yoga, and welcome to your 15-minute dynamic reset flow. So we'll actually just get started standing at the top of your mat. So find your way there. And with your inhale, big reach for the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, palms come together at the top, and we will fold right away, Uttanasana, getting straight into things today. Inhale, let's halfway lift, crown of your head reaches forward. Palms can stay rooted on the ground or come up to the shin height. It's up to you and what amount of support you're seeking. Exhale, let's just fold. Crown of your head drapes towards the earth. Inhale, root to rise again. We'll just start with a few half sun A's, reach for the sky. Exhale, palms through heart center, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, crown of your head reaches forward. Exhale, fold. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, root to rise, just letting yourself come here, right now. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Knowing that there is nowhere else you need to be, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. This one, take at your own breath, your own pace, your own time. You already know the flow. And if you get lost, you can always look back at me for a little bit of pacing, fold, halfway lift. And the next time you come into that Uttanasana forward fold, let's just meet there. Crown of your head drapes towards the earth. And a full deep inhale in through the nose. Let it fill you, let it expand you. And when you reach the top, exhale, sigh it out. Let it go. Letting anything else go with it that you do not need to carry here. Halfway lift again with your next inhale. Crown of your head reaches forward. And exhale, fold. Let's step the right foot back this time. Back knee touches down for a low lunge. Inhale, fingertips reach for the sky. Exhale, palms frame the front foot. Shift your hips back for half splits. And then taking an opportunity here to check in with your hamstring, check in with that right hip flexor. And then from here, we'll just flow between those two spaces. So if you're seeking some more dynamic movement today in this quick 15-minute reset flow, then you're welcome to keep flowing there, moving between those two spaces a little more quickly today, or taking extra time if you're feeling tight in the hamstring and the half splits, or in that right hip flexor, shifting forward and pausing there. Wherever you are, let's just take one more round of breath. And then the next time you shift forward for your low lunge, let's pause there. We'll tuck the back toes, come into runner's lunge, right knee lifts off of the ground. From here, plant your palms to either side of the left foot and meet in high plank. Step the left foot back. Now, inhale, shift forward, lower all the way down to the ground so everything touches down. Meet me here. Untuck your toes, palms to the side of your chest. And inhale for baby cobra, heart shines forward, shoulder blades guide down your back. Exhale, let it go. Twice more like that. Press to the tops of your feet. Inhale, heart shines forward. Exhale, fold. One last time like that. Inhale, heart shines forward. Press to the tops of your feet. And exhale, shift it back for child's pose. Let's meet there. Forehead softens into your mat. Fingertips reach overhead to create some space under the arm. So as you can already tell, today we are moving pretty quickly to start right off the bat. Often I feel like I can be in the middle of my day and kind of running around, or even on some of the days where I don't have as much going on, sometimes it's harder to get my mind to shut off and to tap back into my body. So I've designed this flow for you to really tap into what it is that you need today. So in this moment of stillness, before we find that dynamic movement on the second side, let's set an intention to carry us through the rest of our day. So after you leave this dynamic flow, what do you want to embrace? What do you want to embody? And whatever that thing may be, maybe it's a little more peace, strength, groundedness, openness. Just breathe it in on your next inhale. Let it fill you, let it expand you, and then exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Anything that is not serving you. And we'll continue to flow, this time holding that intention. Inhale, shift forward. Let's find a cat-cow. Crown of your head, tailbone, reach towards the sky on your inhale. And exhale, reverse the movement. Chin to chest, press to your palms. Create space in your back. A little shift forward and back. You can incorporate that. Some side body movement if that feels good for you today. Maybe even drawing your hips back towards your heels. It's up to you. or just staying through center with that cat-cow. One more round wherever you are, big breath. And within your next few breaths, we will make our way back to down dog. Tuck your toes, shift your hips back, heart guides back towards your thighs. You're in that upside down V shape. So still pressing through the palms, but really sending the feet up towards the sky. Inhale, let's lift high into all 10 toes. Shift your gaze forward and walk or float to the top of your mat. Exhale, fold Uttanasana, crown of your head drapes. Inhale, that halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, Urdhva Hastasana, just the way we started, that upward reach. And right away, let's fold forward. One more all the way through like that. You already know the movement. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, root through the feet, root through your foundation. And when you reach the top, exhale, we fold again. Halfway lift one last time. And this time, step the left foot back. Back knee touches down for that low lunge. Fingertips can reach towards the sky or stay grounded by your foot. It's up to you. Let the hips descend and create some space in that left hip flexor. Now exhale, palms frame the front foot. Shift your hips back in a moment there. Checking in with the hamstring on the opposite side here. You can move the toes side to side, either side of your mat. And let's flow. Your option to find a little more dynamic movement, or to stick in one of those two poses, those physical asanas. Breath and presence, right here, right now. There is nowhere else you need to be. There is nothing else you need to be doing. You have already dedicated this time to care for yourself, to tap back into your body, bringing a little more focus to the things that perhaps go unnoticed when we're moving through our busy lives. One more breath wherever you are, one more cycle of breath. And when you shift forward next, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee off of the ground for runner's lunge. And then taking a moment here. And with your exhale, let's step the right foot back, meet in high plank. So your option here to lower all the way down to the ground, finding that baby cobra, or you can shift forward, lower halfway down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to the tops of your feet, upward facing dog, quads stay lifted off of the mat. And exhale, eventually making your way back into down dog. Meet me there. Find your breath. Pedaling out through the feet if you need. And from here, we'll spice things up a little bit more, coming into a crescent lunge. Inhale, right leg lifts high. A moment to bend through the knee, stack the right hip over the left, movement through the knee for the openness in your hip if you'd like. And when you're ready, inhale, extend the legs, square your hips off, and shift forward, knee to chest. We'll do that twice more. Inhale, lift it back up. Three-legged dog, exhale, shift forward. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, this time, mindfully step the foot through, root through the right foot and rise. Crescent lunge on the right side. Fingertips reach, hips stay square, that back hamstring sends through the sky, nice and engaged. Now exhale, warrior two, back heel turns down. You have that heel to arch alignment. Reach to the sides of your room, the sides of the wall, wherever you're practicing. Find that extension through your spine, and then reverse your warrior reach. Front knee stays bent. Exhale, we come into that extended side angle. If you'd like, those right fingertips can reach towards the earth. Let's flow here twice more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, one last time, reverse the warrior. And this next time, shift back forward, palms frame that right foot. Your option to step that foot back and your choice of vinyasa. So either meeting me in down dog or taking a flow. Pedaling it out through the knees when you've arrived back in down dog. And from here, let's find the second side. Inhale, left leg floats high. The option for scorpion dog, left hip bone over the right. Some movement through your left knee. Use your breath. Let's use that as a tool to connect us right here, right now. And when you're ready, inhale, extend the legs, square your hips off. We shift forward, exhale. Inhale, reach it back twice more. Same thing on the second side, exhale. Shift forward, knee to chest. Inhale, reach it back. This next time, step it through mindfully with control. Root through the left foot, and we rise, crescent lunge. Fingertips reach high for the sky. Hamstring floats high as well on that back leg. And when you're ready, warrior two, back heel turns down, fingertips reach to the sides. Nice bend through the front knee. Inhale, reverse the warrior. That palm flips towards the back of your mat. And exhale, let's flow, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale. Controlled breath. One last time, inhale. And this next time, let's frame the front foot. Step the left foot back in your option for vinyasa, up to you. And eventually meeting in down dog. Another moment to settle. So here we're presented with another opportunity to quiet our minds. And often our mind is a reflection of our physical state. So if we are flowing pretty dynamically, right, that helps us connect to our practice in our minds in a different way than when we are in stillness. So letting this physical stillness spill over into your mind, letting each of those things be a reflection of one another. Inhale, big breath in to expand through your belly, the sides of your rib cage. Exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Now from here today, you have the option to join me with a little bit of headstand play. So if that doesn't serve you for this like 15-minute reset during your day, if it feels like a little too much, no worries at all. I invite you to just stay in down dog. You can maybe even work some of those knee chests if you're seeking a little more heat in your core, or play with a different variation of inversion if headstand's not for you today. But otherwise, we'll take the fingertips, interlace them, and ground your forearms into the earth. So your head will come right in between your forearms, tuck the toes, and begin to walk your feet closer towards your chest. Now, if you are newer to headstand practice, I invite you to take this up against a wall. That way you can have a little more support. And from here, lifting one leg, you can play with a little bit of balance, finding some float there. Or if you're more advanced in your headstand practice, you can even build some more heat in your core, finding some of those toe taps down for the earth. I know that's a lot of strength in the core, so just stick with me. We're not going to be here for too long. Keep pressing through the forearms, create some heat in your shoulders. Let that stabilize you. You can play with the feet, up to you. So if you're newer to inversions, I have a video to walk you through some of that. That's coming to you soon, so keep a lookout on my channel for that. But a little bit of opportunity to play with that in our practice. Let's just find one more breath here today. And when you're ready, exhale, making your way back down to earth, and eventually coming back into that downward dog if you're not already there. From here, either stay or an option for a vinyasa, shift forward, that chaturanga dandasana, that baby cobra, up to you. And eventually back in that down dog, one breath here. And with your exhale, let's come back into tabletop, knees under the hips, palms under shoulders. We'll thread the needle, so inhale, left fingertips reach high for this, guys, spinal twist there, and guide the arm across your chest. One breath in stillness here, that left side of your face touches down to the mat, openness through the left shoulder. And then with your next inhale, find a reach back for the sky. And exhale, bring the fingers down to the earth again. We'll switch sides, right fingertips reach high. Exhale, guide it across your chest, settling here just for a moment. That spinal twist meets some shoulder openness. One more breath. And with your next inhale, reach the right fingertips for the sky. And we will come back down to the mat. Bring yourself to a seated space once you are even, and an opportunity to settle before we make our way back into our lives, off of the mat. So once you've arrived into a seated space, softening your gaze or closing your eyes. And to close practice, I invite you to bring palms to heart center. as a way to seal whatever that intention was that you kept in mind as you flowed today. And let's continue to be intentional when we leave this space and how we live that out in our lives. So yoga is not just this physical practice, it's so much more than that. So looking for the ways that we can integrate this deeper sense of mindfulness, this deeper sense of intention into our lives. And in honoring of this ancient practice, I invite you to gently bow forward, recognizing the roots of yoga, and knowing that the light in me recognizes, reflects, and is so grateful for the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for a brief dynamic reset flow. More to come, and I will just look forward to flowing with you next time. Have a great rest of your day. See ya.